Hey y'all, what's up everybody? Um I'm doing a short video today on an old subject, okay? Pretty well, it's not really all that old. It's about a month or so old. This is about the Tyre Nichols situation. Everybody has heard about it. I think they've had some protests um about Tyre Nichols. He was recently murdered by what, 4 or 5 cops, black cops at that. He's a young black man, murdered by five black cops. I think they were a part of a created unit called the Scorpion Unit. Anyway, that case is kind of weird to me because black cops don't usually sit up and just beat somebody to death. That's not really what their thing. That's not really what they're known for. So I was looking at another person's video about it, and her page is, I believe, Matrix Exposed Live, and she was talking about it. She said it's kind of weird. She didn't believe that. Um, she believed more like it was planned or something. Just didn't make any sense, and it don't. It don't. It doesn't make any sense at all. But whatever. That's not really my point. All right. So here's another black man murdered senselessly, unarmed, and by the American police. Okay. Um, Not big news, nothing new, business as usual. Uh, but the thing about him and some other young black men who have died is, for me, I'm no longer, and I haven't been for a while, I'm not longer just angry and upset when I hear this. Not because I'm used to it, but because I'm also used. I am used to what I have been privy to, been hearing, and been have experienced concerning a lot of black men's feelings towards me and my sisters. Okay, so let me just get right to the meat. Someone found some old, I think it was it Twitter or Facebook? I'm not sure. Post from Tyre Nichols where he's okay, he's in a by interracial relationship with a white girl. Big deal, no problem. That's not what I'm talking about. But he made posts about how he had previous posts about how he didn't like dark skinned women, and he don't want no dark skinned woman and stuff like that. And you know what? Like I said, a lot of us are so used to this happening. It's like you used to. It's like, okay, it happened again. But for me, not. It's more like this particular situation. Some other situations. I'm just gonna be honest. I really don't give a shit about what happened. Condolences to his family and friends and loved ones. Um, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm tired of caring about specific males who have shown that they don't give a fuck about me, or they don't give they don't give a care about my sisters because they're colorist, texturist, and all that. Just, you know what? Just call it out. They're racist. Why the hell would I be concerned and want to go out there and riot for somebody like Tyre Nichols making social media public posts about his disdain for dark skinned women? Why would any black woman, once they learn that, why would they go out there and protest for him? Why would you do that? I wonder if it happened to you, would he be protesting to you with your dark skin ass? Oh no, I don't think he would. He wouldn't be protesting for you, okay? So I'm there now. The next time I hear something about a brother been beat down by the cops or whoever, and people want to burn down buildings and riot and kill each other, and I, look, sisters, it's time for us, because of the backlash we've been getting overall, it's time for us to take a step back and sit down and let the brothers handle police misconduct, racist misconduct against, or whatever misconduct against black males. You know what? Let's just sit back and let them do the work. Stop getting out in the streets and marching and risking beat downs and pepper spray and rubber bullets, real metal, lead bullets, or whatever the hell they made out of. Stop this madness. Stop this madness right now. There was another situation where a young man, he was killed some years ago, and I believe it was in Oakland. Was it in Oakland, California? He was with an Asian woman, and he had made prior social media posts talking about the only thing he want black is his Nintendo or something. He don't mess with black women and dark, and then, he gets mowed down by the cops, and their reason for killing him was he had a phone in his hand and they thought it was a gun. So they kill him, and they leave his Asian girlfriend a baby mama to a dead Pookie. She was a baby mama anyway. They weren't married. I think she had 2 kids by this fool. Honey, please. When I learned about what he was saying about us on social media, another dead whatever. Another dead young black man getting ready to push some daisies. No big deal, okay? I just don't have no feelings. But for men like this, I don't care what happened to you. Saranada, go on your way to the next life, and maybe you'll come back and be born with some sense or something like that. But you can go to hell on. We're tired of you. We just don't care no more. Don't expect us to be going out there risking our lives and health, protesting about the police or whoever murdering your black ass. You know what I'm saying? Sister, you need to stop. You a fool going out there. Let his family go out there. Let his woman go out there. I didn't see his white girlfriend out there. I didn't see no Asian. The Asian girlfriend of the homeboy in Oakland, wherever he lived, going out there protesting his death. I don't see their preferences protesting their death. All I see is us on the bullhorn and crying and screaming and facing police with riot gear. You must be out your goddamn mind. Are you crazy? Him having black skin is just not good enough, sweetie. It's time for us to be concerned about ourselves and our children, okay? We got too much backlash coming from the outside. A lot of us coming from black men on social media, making posts, clowning us, making us look like fools in front of the whole world, lying on us for clicks and likes and subscribers and all kind of crazy mess. Passport bros. Y'all can have it. We're done. We're focused on our future. We're focused on sister, you need to focus on your future. You need to focus on getting the bag, making money, getting a skill, a trade, or a profession, opening up your own business, self-employment. You need to focus on living your life, having fun with your friends and your immediate family. If you have children, having fun with your children. You need to travel the world as much as you can by yourself with girl groups. Enjoy your life. Stop worrying about these males. It's time for them to get up and fight. It's time for them to go to war and do things that they should have did a long time ago to preserve their life and humanity. We need to stay out of it. If it ain't your loved one, your brother, your husband, your best friend, somebody you care about, stay your ass in the house. Stay your ass in the house. You out there marching for a man who wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire, talking about he don't want your black ass. You too dark, and he darker than you sometimes. And just because he's so-called black, well, he's still a black man. You lost all. You a fool. You are a fool. That's what you are. Sisters, just stop it. Work on elevating yourself and let them take care of them. And if a cop or whatever, the law enforcement get raw with a sister and our children, one of our children, then we step in. But really and truly, the men need to step in for the men and the boys. You need to go out there and march and riot and take rubber bullets to the butt, and you know that's you do that. You're like 99% of the victims who you make up 99% of the victim of police brutality biracial. Maybe not 99%, but a very, very extremely high percentage. Okay, most people who are murdered by police are white men, of course. I mean, our population is like 40 to 60 million compared to 250 million so-called white people from different European nations. Of course, they get killed more by cops than we do. But by ratio, black men get killed way more. Way more. And I doubt if a high number of the white people, particularly white men who are killed by cops, were unarmed and, killed in a simple traffic stop. That's just something that's not common to have, that's not common. That's most likely not going to happen to them, but they do get killed, but not like our men. We've always had problems with the police ever since they were created, from the original quote unquote slave catchers. All right. That's where the police came from. But whatever, it's time for us to demand our respect and our humanity by sitting out and closing our mouths, turn our heads, and close our hearts. And especially, when we find out that the dude was a misogynist, a colorist, texturist, just a self-hating, self-racist. We really, really don't want to, give no energy to that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to sound cold. I'm not trying to be cruel. I'm just saying. Sisters need to be guided. We're not being guided. We don't have nobody to really just break it down. Somebody every day that's right in front of us. At least sometimes that can just break this down and just guide us and show us what it is that we need, remind us what we need to be doing and focused on, and that's ourselves and our children. Okay. For those who don't have children, stop, please, if you can, don't have any out of marriage, and don't have them too soon, if at all. I don't know why you want to bring children into this current environment that we live in this world today. Anyway, housing them is just to put a roof over your head as a single person is expensive. It's hard out here. Rent is sky high, but your wages is about the same as they were 10, 20, 30 years ago. Your wages does not reflect American wages does not reflect the high cost of living and inflation that exists today. I don't know what you want any kids for, but you have a right to want children. Most of us are just going to have children. That's the way it is. But more and more of us need to think twice about that. Okay. So, like I said, I don't mean to be cold, but we just gotta, be for real with ourselves. We gotta see things as they are, and stop just, trying not to see what's right in front of us. So, uh, the next black man that gets killed by the cops, unarmed and all that, and beat to death on camera or whatever, if you want to feel some type of way, go ahead. But at least look his name up, check his social. Yes, I'm saying this. Check his social media accounts and make sure he didn't say he ain't got no previous post talking about how ugly black women are and your hair is fake and your kids, you got a whole bunch of fucking kids and this and that and that and the other. Just make sure you don't give your energy to that. And also, sisters, we're just putting our foot down. I was on Twitter one day, and some dude, and he's married to a non-black woman. He had posted his anyway, he had gotten his dream job. Well, I don't know what it was. It a chef? I don't know what it was, but he posted that. But I guess trying to congratulate himself on social media, whatever. But he must have forgot his previous post from years back now, where he was talking about black women so bad, particularly dark-skinned women. It's always they like to mention dark-skinned women. These fools, these crazy self-hating fools, saying things to them that, a lot of young girls who have not been given a strong background of self-esteem and self-worth, you could really hurt their self-esteem. You could really hurt their sense of self-worth. He really, really focused on a few girls. One young lady in particular, never forgot how he was just breaking her down because of her looks on social media years ago. I don't know if she had kept his, took a snapshot of his post or what, or went back through his post, but she got a copy of it, sent it to his employer, and he had to resign. Yes, he did. Over previous posts that he had made. I have heard that at least 3 times. I have heard that happen at least 3 times. It's going to happen more. We're just going to, when we find out where you work, we're going to dig up your post and send it to your employer. We're going to blast it wherever we can. And you might get fired. All right, so you brothers, you need to watch what you say to us online. I know you're into fads. This is a fad that you need to get out quick, fast, and hurry, because you think that's judgment. You ain't seen nothing yet. You got some judgment and some justice against you coming for what you have done, for the whole world to see. And from the whole world, the world is a witness. You can't lie. You can't belittle it. Can't hide it. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah, the second one, the one that's coming to my mind is Tommy Sotomayor. He had a wreck. And him and his sister, his sister, black woman, whatever. There was a wreck on the highway. Now, he didn't know this woman. He had the nerve to film it, okay? Cursing this woman out, calling her, that's what a black bitch, doesn't nobody like you black bitches, and my car costs more than your house, and blase this and blase that. Had the nerves to film it. Okay, so I think that, she gave him her information. I wouldn't have gave him nothing. You just wait till the police come, punk. But anyway, he had the nerves to film it, right? He filmed it on social media. And when they took the information to the insurance company, somehow they got a hold of that footage. And I think it was her fault. She accidentally swiped his whatever, his big truck that he claimed cost more than her house. And he, because of that video, even though I think it was her fault, he ended up having to have to pay for his own damages. He couldn't get nothing from her. Now, I don't know why that happened, but according to him, it happened because of her. But did nobody tell you to film that altercation that you had with her, cursing her out, calling her black bitches, and have the nerve to put it on YouTube? Nobody told your dumb behind to do that. He's defunct now. I'm pretty sure he's not making the money or getting the views that he used to get. He probably had to move out of that raggedy mansion that he had bought as a result of money getting for his podcast of hatred against black women. So, just how it goes. Like I said, you ain't gonna have no good luck. Sister, sit out. Stop expending your energy on these males that you don't know. They don't like you. As a matter of fact, they hate your guts. They always throwing up how they're with other races of women. Who gives a shit? But why you gotta throw it up? Just get up and go. No, he wants to make you miserable. And then these same men that hate you want to make you miserable, telling lies on you, slandering you. When somebody crack him in his fucking head, when the cops stump him through the pavement and beat his eyeballs out, you want to get your dumb black butt up there and protest for him. Please grow a brain. Grow a brain. Just grow a freaking brain, okay? So, like I said, this was going to be a pretty short video. I'm sorry, not post, video. Thank you for listening. We'll be making another video. Good night. Please like and share this video. Peace.